My alarm goes off at 20 to 5. I just jump out of bed and get changed, set up the dairy, and then jump on the bike, go get the cows, bring them home, and normally Abby cups up the first run. By the time the first run's sort of cupped up, I'll be back at the dairy then. Yeah, so the farm was established in 1906. We took over the farm from my father. I believe that if you work for it, you respect it more and look after it a lot more. I'm a believer of always feeding our cows before I get fed. You look after your animals nearly before you look after yourselves. 8 months ago we installed electronic ear tags. We're one of the first farms to implement Cow Manager. We're able to look on an iPhone, computer, and find out what the cows are up to, whether they're on heat, whether the cow's sick. It reads their ear temperature. It's being downloaded as the cows are walking past the solar panels down the farm, and we can view it wherever we are, whether it be in Melbourne, anywhere. I believe that if you don't implement new technology, you get left behind. It's just progression, you know. Not so much working harder, but smarter.
Technology in food production, it's really essential, and with a lot of the advances that we've made, particularly the 20th century, we've been able to come up with some really amazing products that we were never able to have before. It's important to sort of use a gentle hand with technology. If we had had food technology right from the start, we wouldn't have created cheese, for example, which was there as a way of preserving it. But we also couldn't have had milk that we could keep for more than a couple of hours. When I first heard about Anchor and its microfiltration, to be honest, I was a little bit sceptical. I think a lot of these supposedly new technologies, they sound great, but they actually produce something that's kind of the same as all the others. And so I was quite intrigued to see whether this would make something that was any different. But the concept of removing the bacteria to extend the shelf life and change the kind of overall texture, I guess, of the milk seems to produce a really, really delicious milk.